Welcome, everybody. October 27th, 2014. It is the PulpMX Show, presented by BTOsports.com. Thank you, everybody, for listening. We appreciate it. We are live Monday night in Las Vegas, Nevada. Like I said, we're happy to have you here. We're pumped you're listening. We got a great show lined up for you. Ryan Villapoto, Adam Cincerillo, Mitch Payton, Stefan Roncada, all coming up. We have the Tits versus Tits. Tits Legendary is coming back to the studio to defend his crown against my wife, Pookie Mathis. We will add in Devin Gibbs, Gabbett Gibbs, for an ultimate motocross trivia showdown where we will all be maybe losers for it. But thanks, everybody, for listening. BTOsports.com, Fly Racing, Race Tech Suspension, X-Brand Goggles, Atlas Neck Braces, Vortex Racing, NFAB Jeep and Truck Parts, Works Connection, Acherbys, FMF Racing, Tech One Designs, 810 Solutions, W Wheels, Mafia Motor Crew, Guts Racing. Hey, W Wheels World Vet Championship this weekend in Glen Helen. We're going to try to have John Anderson on of W Wheels and get him to talk about the race a little bit. That'll be later on, and looking forward to that race. We got your emails. We got the Race Tech emails. We got the BTO Sports Gabbett Gibbs segment, X-Brand Tear-Offs, NFAB Question of the Day, and much more coming up on the show tonight, along with, like I said, Villapoto, Cincerillo, Mitch Payton, Stefan Roncada. Hey, you can listen to this show on the PulpMX app live, or the archives, or you can listen live on the TuneIn app, or you can listen on PulpMXShow.com. And if you want to support our guys that help us out, go to sponsor deals on PulpMXShow.com. And we offer a lot of discounts for everybody that helps us and supports us. So check that out, and we appreciate you guys listening. It is October 27th. So we got a show last week. We're going to have a show tonight, clearly. We're going to have a show next week, and then we're going to take a little bit of time off. I'm going to probably go to Europe, go to Bercy, and maybe Finland, and hang out. So enjoy these shows while you can. In studio tonight, my co-host, former factory mechanic for a hell of a long time, one of the best guys in the pits, one of the best mechanics around. We love having him on the show. He's cracked open a Guinness. The Tony Berluti. Berluti, what's up?
Steve, thank you for that introduction. I appreciate it.
The Guinness is courtesy of the Circle Jerkies, an elite group of PulpMX superfans.
Yeah, they hooked me up last year, I think, too.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
We don't know who they are. We don't know what they do. We just know they do a lot of good deeds throughout the world.
Right.
Yeah.
Obviously, they bought me a couple Guinness.
That's a good deed, right?
Very good
deed.
deed.
No doubt about it. Hey, thanks for coming in.
My pleasure.
Looking forward to having a good show. RV hasn't done many interviews. Done one, as far as I know.
Steve, you get all the good ones.
Should be interested to see, and of course, Adam Cincerillo.
I'm excited.
Right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Roncada. You work for Roncada.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
If he's French and he wrote Suzuki, Berluti worked for you.
Yeah, that's true.
Tortelli, Pichon, Roncada.
Yeah.
Lalos?
Yeah, no.
Oh, no Lalos.
No.
Okay. Ron, of course, who can forget? Budds Creek 2003. The great Tim Ferry, tuned by me, winning the first moto.
Yep.
But Stefan Roncada and Tony Berluti, super team, ended up with third overall, I think, on the day.
I think so.
Ferry went one DNF. I'd rather not talk about the second moto.
Okay, well, yeah.
But we were both in impounds. You and I were in impounds.
One DNF, so Roncada might have got second. I'm not sure.
Yeah,
I think he went like 3-2.
It was a good day for you.
Ricky.
I mean, you had nothing for Ferry in the first moto, but who did?
No,
but who did? And it was great. It was a fantastic day.
Didn't your pipe or something? Wasn't you something on fire or some shit on your bike? Okay, we won't talk about it. I'm sorry, Steve.
The GYTR muffler blew apart on the side of it.
Okay.
And yeah, there was packing everywhere, Silent Sport packing everywhere, but not my fault.
No,
not my fault. Thanks, Berlut.
Oh, wow.
And then we have later on, we have much more to talk about as far as we got some tech questions for you guys. We're going to talk about the vet race. I want to get Berluti's opinion on some of the Monster Energy Cup changes. I asked you guys for what you thought about the format and the changes. Got a lot of emails, so we'll get to those in the Race Tech email segment. We got some voicemails about that. I just know my thinking is that Supercross needs changes and Supercross needs some new updates, some new formats, and it seems like a lot of you people really agree with me. So we'll get into that. Taking your calls, handling things behind the scene, getting ready for the big trivia contest tonight, killing it on the reg, the Devin Gibbs.
What's going on, guys?
How are you?
Amazing.
Really?
Yes.
Amazing.
Amazing.
Why are you so amazing?
Just got my suspension back from Race Tech.
Yeah, so Race Tech Suspension hooked you up.
Oh,
You have not ridden it yet.
Have not ridden it
right.
yet. Didn't have a chance to do it this weekend,
Yeah.
but I probably will go riding this next weekend, either at Mesquite or just in the desert.
Sandy was open last Sunday.
Yeah, I know, but I was busy.
Yeah.
Just try to imagine what it would be like riding a CRF 450 on pillows.
Yes.
And that is what it's going to feel like.
I know, I can't
Like
wait.
you're on a couple of down-filled pillows around the track.
It's going to be amazing.
You'll
Should
go
help my
faster.
info.
You'll drop seconds. I mean,
I'm going to throw fat whips out there.
Nice.
And I'm going to like point down at my blue shock while I do it. Like, look at this.
no, thanks to the guys at Race Tech for that.
Yeah, thank you
That's
so
awesome.
much.
And so you'll give us a report after you ride it.
Oh, yeah.
Of course. And Race Tech Suspension, the choice of pros everywhere and producers.
Yes.
Right?
Thank you, Chris, at Race Tech.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how nervous are you for the Tits versus Gibbs showdown?
I would say, if it's trivia question.
Now, before you were a producer, you listened to this segment, right?
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Yes. I'm about 3 on a 3 about nervousness.
I think you're going to win.
If you start throwing like spelling questions out there, I'm about a 7.
Well, I'm not going to say who, but there are people involved in the show tonight that wanted points taken away for spelling.
Yes.
Because they feel like they're going to need all the help that
fine.
they can get.
Okay.
We're looking forward to that. That's going to be in the 9 o'clock hour. Tits versus Gibbs, the ultimate showdown for Moto Trivia King.
It's going to be awesome. I plan to walk away with a crown. And
Nice. That's the
Mike,
spirit.
the producer for Mike and the crown. It'll be mine. It'll be in this corner.
Well, hey, again, like we said, we got lots coming on tonight. So, Berluti, you were not at the Monster Energy Cup.
No, I was.
You were in Denver.
Denver watching the Broncos
Watching
kick the
your
shit
Bronx.
out of.
Peyton Manning making the all-time touchdown mark.
I
saw
watched that in person, and I watched him beat up on the Niners.
Is that
I was
new
loving
iPhone
it.
6 you got?
That's a 6, yeah.
Oh, Berluti.
Well, guess what I did?
Stepping up.
The only reason why is because guess what?
What?
I lost my phone at the Bronco game.
Oh,
Little too
celebrating
many,
Peyton. Yeah,
exactly.
yeah, yeah.
Too many beers. Don't know where it went. That's the only reason why.
One thing for sure, Demaryius Thomas would have caught it had it gone anywhere.
Oh, yeah.
So
that guy's
catches
awesome,
anything.
huh? Yeah.
So you weren't at the Monster Cup. Well, hey, listen, we got some tweets and some emails. What are you going to do next year? Do you know what's happening? Now, I've got a couple people called me for your number. I passed them on.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
What
Steve.
are you doing? What's going on? Do we know?
Yeah, Steve. I'm really over traveling, and I just want a break. I might not ever be back on the circuit again as far as full time, but I just need a break. I just need a reprieve or whatever you want to call it.
Wow. So you might just not. That might be it.
For sure, it could end up being it. But I just need some time off. 26 years. I just need a little bit of time off.
So you talked to some people for a gig?
Yeah, absolutely.
And
I want to thank the Crossland guy.
Yeah.
And anyway,
they didn't work.
No, nothing about working. It was
sort of like
I talked to my family and my girlfriend and stuff, and I just made a decision that I want a little bit of time off.
Wow. So Berluti. So just to be clear here, you started in 1988.
87.
87.
Well, 87, and then 88 I was off. Yeah.
Okay, so how many years consecutive?
Consecutive, I'd have to say 23, 24. Something like that.
And there might not be Tony Berluti on the line.
Stop
at Anaheim,
it, Steve.
Steve,
you're getting funny, dude.
I'm not getting funny.
Yeah, it's not a big deal. Believe me, I've had some great years, and I love the game, and I'm going to miss it for sure. It's been a tough decision because I love love being out there, working. I love the fans, and I really like the people in the industry.
Right.
Yeah.
So, 1988 to 2014, we might not have you on the line at 2015.
Pretty much sure I'm not going to be there.
Well, not to get too into details, but you're going to be okay money wise. You're all good. I mean,
Steve,
you're not going to work, Berluti.
No, it's not. It's not like I'm independently wealthy or nothing, but. You know what? I don't live paycheck to paycheck. I never have. I've been responsible that way, but I just need some time off. I need to do some different things, and I've been wanting to do some things for myself. That I haven't been able to do doing this for all those years.
Honestly, Berluti, you might never go back. You might find out that this is just the most awesomest thing ever.
Yeah, it's possible.
Right?
It's possible. Yeah.
Geez, that's crazy. So the offers were good. You thought about it.
Absolutely,
teams want you. Teams want you.
Well, yeah. Well, I don't know about teams. I won't say plural. I mean, I've had a couple options, and I still have some. An option, maybe possibly to do some outdoors.
Okay.
But
yep.
I just don't think I want to do anything right now. I just want at least to take a little bit of time off. That's it right now. Yeah.
When I was a mechanic, and I'm not comparing myself to you, I have a quarter of the time of service and didn't work for nearly as many good teams. But at Yamaha my last year, Ferry was hurt a lot, and wrist injury or knee injury. I think his knee cost him the last half of Nationals. And so Yamaha basically was like, hey, we're not even taking you to the races anymore. I was going a lot when he was injured, but for whatever reason that last year they didn't even take me to the races.
Right.
And I started staying at home on weekends, and like Pookie and I would go to movies.
Yeah.
And we'd like go hang out. And it was just, I was like, this is actually kind of cool.
Yeah.
Like I mean, I was pretty sure I wasn't going to be a wrench. I had some offers. I didn't want to stay at Yamaha and work for Heath Voss. They were going to team me with Heath Voss.
Yeah.
I was pretty sure I didn't want to do that. But I did have offers. I was talking to some other guys for working, but I started thinking, like, this is really cool, these weekends off.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad that you're saying that. That's
I
how
mean,
I feel.
You're going to get that.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
Wow.
No, I'm going to miss it, and I still, I'm very passionate about it. I love it. I mean, when I was a kid, that's all I ever wanted to do was ride motorcycles, and then when I got this dream job, what everybody thinks it is. Right. And it is a good job, and I have no regrets nowhere down the line. But there is things it takes away from, like family life, just personal things that you want to do for yourself and stuff. I mean, you're committed. It's like a full year commitment, don't you think?
No, you're in. Yeah. You're in, man. People don't understand. Like, well, brother, how many times have I told you on this show? Like, I don't know how you do it year after year. You and Goose, like I don't know how you guys do it. It's insane.
Yeah.
The amount of hours you put in, the amount of things you put in, like it's just.
Well, you've done it.
I know, but how do you keep doing it year after year?
That's why I need to take the time off, and like you said, I might enjoy my time off so much that it's a good chance I might not ever be involved again in it anymore.
Wow, that's crazy.
What's the music all of a sudden?
Well, we decided to play this for you, Berluti.
Oh, look at you! Oh. You're going to try to make me cry or what?
My hero! Berlut's putting his wrenches down!
Dude, you can't play this song. This is McGrath's song.
It's Ricky's song.
Or Ricky's song. My bad.
There goes Berluti, putting his wrenches down.
Can you believe Steve over here?
Sometimes he's a little much.
Huh?
He's a little much.
Berluti!
No, wasn't McGrath's song Nelly's number one?
Huh?
I don't know, but
I think that's what it was.
This was Ricky, the one Ricky. I said McGrath. I meant Ricky, yeah.
There goes my Berluti, putting his wrenches down.
McGrath's, what was it? What did he used to come out
on a
with?
KTM?
No.
They did a farewell on a KTM.
Yeah, it was
Dreams by Halen.
Oh, really?
Which I loved. I couldn't get enough of.
Yeah.
But I don't know what he was for intro music, but when he did his retirement, it was Dreams from. So.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. So, Berluti, there we go.
Did you select it? Well, thank you, Steve. That was
There goes my hero. Okay, look. Well, hey, the good news is more time for the PulpMX show for you.
Fly gear.
For
Best
sure.
out there, bro.
Absolutely.
I'm
available.
Yeah, no doubt. It's you know what? Like I said, you might never go back.
Yeah.
You might be like, hey, I can make a living working on guys' bikes and doing my side work and doing that kind of deal, and I can make a living doing that, and I don't have to travel anymore, and this is awesome, and I'm never going back on the road.
The travel's really that's destroyed it for me. I'm just over it. TSA, all that shit. I'm serious.
I know.
Just my little trip to go to watch the Broncos, I'm like, son of a bitch, this sucks,
Yeah, it's not easy. I mean,
you're gnarly. You talk about me being gnarly, you're heading over to Bercy. I
am.
You're gone more than anybody.
Yeah, but
you like to travel,
still, Berluti,
huh?
look, you're older than I am. You have more years on the road than I am. I'm still behind you. You know what I mean?
Well,
I might get to your point.
I'm not competing with you, but yeah, you might when you get. Yeah, that's true. 26 years, I'll ask you. Say, Steve, are you still going? Are you going to Bercy this year?
Right. I'll be like, fuck no. But hey, look, let's move on a little bit, and we'll talk a little bit. So the Monster Energy Cup, Berluti, big talk last weekend was about the changes, the Joker lane, the 310 lappers, no qualifying during the night show. 450s right out of the gate. Lots of changes to the Monster Energy Cup. Anything that you would do in Supercross? Would you do?
You know, I really think that people like that Joker Lane thing.
Yeah.
You know, I don't want to make it like, you know, WWF wrestling or whatever the hell it is. You know, but I like 20 laps because that makes an athlete. You know, or that you know the guys that train hard. You know, I know a lot of people like the 10-lap thing, which there's good and bad to it, but I think that Joker Lane's kind of cool. You know,
I mean, don't you feel like some races could be 2, 3, 4 races a year, 3 10-lappers?
Sure.
And maybe we'd see like
that'd be cool.
Maybe we'd see like a Jake Weimer or a Josh Hansen or somebody. Their results would skyrocket into 3 10-lappers, and they don't quite have it for 20. And it would add in like maybe Eli Tomac wouldn't be as good at the 3 10-lappers, and it adds a whole other layer of bench racing for fans. Like,
sure.
Tomac's no good at the 3 10-lappers, and Weimer's really good at it, or whoever. I'm just picking 2 random dudes. I think, you know, and then what about the Joker Lane? Like, hey, this guy used the Joker Lane to his advantage. This guy didn't. Devin talked about last week having a joke. I think you did, Devin. The Joker Lane being a shortcut, not the long one. Being a shortcut, you could only take once a race.
We got a tweet.
So
we got a tweet in that said, if they were to implement or make it into Supercrosses, they should make it faster. You can only do it once, but you don't have to do it. So if you're in first place and you have a lead, you don't have to do it. Or if you're in second, third place trying to pass second on the last lap, you could just go past them.
That's not a bad idea.
You know,
they ought to even try that. Like if they don't do that this year, Steve, they could probably implement or try something like that for one of their offshoot races.
I think they should do it. I think Supercross is a little broken. I think 4-strokes have hurt it. 454 strokes have hurt the racing. They come around, they go 4-4 turn, 4-4 turn. Whoops are way easier on 4. Supercross to me is broken. And I'd like to take the semis away, but now I like them back. I think it was a bad move. I like having them back. If you can put 3 10-lappers, you can make a chase-style points format. You can do a Joker Lane every now and then. Do it, man. Like, we got to change. Nobody's... F1's changed, NASCAR's changed, baseball, hockey, football, basketball. They've all made fundamental changes to their game over the years. What have we done? Berluti? Talk about 1988. We had heats, semis, 20-lap main events.
Pretty much, yeah.
You know, what have we done? And we've doubled the CCs on the motor just about. We've added way more horsepower, and we just still do the same shit.
Yeah, yeah. No, I mean, there's, like you said, there's multiple things you could do. And also giving points for, like...
Whole shots. Heat race wins.
Exactly.
Fastest qualifiers.
Exactly.
5 points a shot.
Exactly.
3 points a shot.
Exactly.
Whatever. Yeah. Absolutely. And then you could be like, hey, look, Alessi's in 6th in the points, but he's got 20 whole shot points. And you know, where would he be without that? Or whatever. Like,
yeah.
Change it up, man.
Sure.
So, Jim, you got a question for Berluti or a comment about Berluti?
No, I just been on the road for the last 25 years. Northern California guy, raced with Alan and all those guys, and
oh, cool.
I just couldn't. I quit my job last year. I'm staying home. I live on the north shore of Lake Superior. I can go to Winnipeg whenever I want.
Oh, well, shit, I'd be there all the time, bro.
My life has just completely changed. I've met more people in my hometown in 1 year.
Well, what do you do for money?
Than I have in
Jim,
the last 15.
Jim, what do you do for money? Are you okay?
I work at the local steel plant. I work 4 10-hour days. I'm home every day at 4:30 in the afternoon.
And you travel.
We go golfing. We go hunting. We go fishing.
And you travel for
every day after work. And it's just my life. I totally thought being on the road was the coolest thing in the world. Just getting to go everywhere.
Yeah, and then you travel. 25 years you did that, right?
Yeah. And being at home is just a whole new world for me.
Well, next year, Jim, you and Berluti can call each other and be like, hey, what are you doing? I'm at home. What are you doing?
Yeah, no, we're shooting bears. We're shooting deers. We're fishing for walleyes.
Jim Pookie.
And golfing. My golf game is, it's I don't know how to put it, but it's just...
Jim, Pookie...
You just don't realize it until you kind of took the time off.
Jim, Pookie has a comment to you.
F you, dude.
That's for your hunting. Hey.
Well, you don't know what it takes to shoot a bear. It's a lot more work than anybody in the world ever thinks.
Look, no, Jim, you're absolutely right. And really, like, Berluti, when you think about it, and I'm the same way, we've literally been all over the world.
Absolutely.
Right, and so have I. I worked for Kenny Roberts 30 years ago.
Yeah, okay, so, like, what else is there? What else is there to see? Like, you know what I mean? Like, Berluti, you've been there. You've done it. Like, you know.
I love all that part.
Yeah.
I just hate getting on that fucking airplane.
I couldn't agree with you more. The TSA is just
isn't that fucked?
Is a training crew for people for Walmart.
One thing you've really realized is the airlines themselves, like they're angry people. They want you to sit down, shut up, don't bother them. No, we don't have pillows. No, we don't have this. No, we won't do that. And hey, we missed the connection. Oh well, sorry about your luck. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, sure. You know, for sure. Hey, Jim, thanks for calling, man. Appreciate it.
Hey, totally dig your show.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Yeah. So Jim knows.
Yeah.
Jim knows.
That's interesting. He knew my brother and stuff.
No, I don't think he knew your brother.
Didn't he say he mentioned Alan?
Yeah, Alan Brown, because he was talking. He's from Canada.
Oh, I misunderstood him. I thought he says Northern California.
No, then he said he could go to Winnipeg anytime.
Oh, okay, I heard that. Yeah. So, my bad.
But no, yeah, your brother Alan Berluti, Northern. I get.
No, I thought that's what I thought. Northern Cali is. What
is this Callan? Kalen?
Yes, sir. Callan.
What is it? What's your name?
Callan.
Callan. Hey, what's up, man? What's your question about, or what's your has an idea for Supercross? What's your idea for Supercross format? Change.
Well, you guys were talking about the last time I listened to about what 3 10-lappers or the Joker lane or whatever you would take and put in Supercross, and I know you're kind of up for whatever change, and I am too.
Yeah.
So I thought maybe instead of 3 10-lappers, what about 2 15-lappers? Because you still get more lap times, you still or laps, and you get more race times, and that way you get to see the races develop and the fights develop, back in like 9th or whatever.
Kalen, I'm for whatever you want to do to change it. I'm for it. Like, if Feld came to me and said, Mathis, we're not doing 3 10-lappers, we're doing 2 15s. Fine. We're doing 4 5-lappers. Fine. Like, I don't care. Just change something up. Change the fucking thing up. We've been doing the same thing forever. And you know what?
No,
the beauty of it is if it doesn't work, we go back.
Yeah.
We just go back to what we've been doing. And honestly, with the amount of tweets and emails and voicemails we got about the Monster Cup and the format changes and things like that, it seems like a lot of fans are agreeing with us, me, Berluti, that let's change it up. It's
yeah,
fun.
well, didn't on Racer X, wasn't there like a one of those polls or whatever?
Yeah, I don't know who won, though.
They liked the 10-lap thing, didn't they?
I don't know. I didn't look.
Oh.
I think it was.
I don't go to that Racer X
I voted
site.
on that, too. It was the 10-lappers.
Yeah.
I go to PulpMX.
That won out.
PulpMX.com only.
Oh, okay. My bad.
That's it.
Really?
I don't even know what this Racer X is that you speak of.
Oh, Christ.
I'm just kidding. I'm joking. Hey, Kalen, thanks, man. Thanks for calling.
Hey, no problem, man. Thanks.
All right, thank you. Coming up with Adam Cincerillo here in about 5 minutes. Jim wants to clear up that he was from NorCal. Oh, he was from NorCal.
Say he raced with Alan and all them.
Yeah, that's what I thought he said.
I thought he meant Alan Brown because he said Canada, Superior, Michigan.
It sounds to me like he moved to Michigan and now he travels up there.
My bad. All right.
No big deal. We'll tell him thanks on that. Yeah.
Mike, what's up, man?
Hey, I was thinking about changing the Supercross. What would you think about changing the point system?
Sure. Yes. No problem.
You got 20 guys in the main event. Give the winner 20 points and second place 19 points. It keeps the points closer, and then throw those bonus points like you guys are talking about. Maybe fastest qualifier gets a bonus point. Maybe if you pass 5 guys, you get a point.
All of it, sure, yes, no problem. Do it all.
Rounds in, and the champion is already decided. He's got like an 8.
Yeah.
He's got 50-point win. 50-point lead.
Yeah. No, hey, I'm for it. Change it up. Change the point structure. Change everything, man. Let's do it. And like I said, if it sucks balls, we'll go back to the other one, and we'll be not no better, no worse for it. So yeah, I agree, Mike. And like I said, lots of comment from fans and stuff like that on it too. So I'm pumped.
Yeah.
Thanks,
all right, man.
Thank you. Thanks for listening. Yeah, lots to talk about here, and more to talk about it as we're coming up. We'll get our next guest on the phone here, or our first guest on the phone, and start with that right away. But so you watched a little bit of the Monster Cup.
Yeah.
What about the Red Bull Straight Rhythm? Did you watch that?
Yeah, I did. I
don't
watched
think
it
we've
on
had
TV.
you in here yet.
What's that?
I don't think we've had you in here since that
No,
race.
it's been a long time. I feel like it's been forever, Steve.
Sorry, bro.
I thought that you liked
well,
me, but
Kiefer brought me a Keurig, so what'd you bring?
that There we go.
What'd you think of that thing? What's your overall take of it?
There again, what I really like is the athleticism in this thing and training, and I like that part. And then
old school, Berluti.
Well, you call it old school.
No.
Motocross. That's what motocross was. That's what the Europeans brought over.
Right.
That's what. And Roger will agree. A lot of people will probably agree that that's what this sport is. So, what do you want to do? Turn this to golf? Turn it to baseball?
I'm not
where that doesn't take athleticism. Well, I shouldn't say athleticism, but
if you get
don't have to be in shape.
If you get mad at me, I'm going to take my song back. I'm going to take my singing back that I did for you, my honoring of my song.
I just think that it's. Look, we used to always say that motocross or supercross is the most.
No one is saying that we're going to replace supercross with straight rhythm. I just wanted to get your feelings on the straight rhythm.
No, I said the only thing I don't like about it is that part of it.
Yeah.
It's 50 seconds, guys. It was neat.
Yeah.
I think it's a
Pastrana on the two-stroke.
I loved it all.
Right?
I love that. That's cool, but I just don't think it's going to replace supercross.
Pastrana on the two-stroke or Chicken on my Project 90. What was cooler?
Well, I didn't get to really see much of Pastrana, but I guess there was some video and he did a backflip. That's all I knew. But for sure, the Project 90. That was badass, dude.
Fantastic. Good to hear.
That was cool, huh?
I think so.
I'm glad you finally did that, Steve. People are probably thinking that you're full of shit.
Yeah, they can go F themselves, those people. Hey, Vortex Racing, the only American-made sprocket company with back-to-back 450 Supercross titles in 08-09. VortexRacing.com, 1,000 different gear choices, the official sprocket and bar of a bunch of teams in the pits, like James Stewart, Tyler Bowers, when he won his Arena Cross titles. One of the renters, the Rock River Yamaha team depended on Vortex this year, and VortexRacing.com. You want a discount of 40% off, email Jake at Vortex Racing, and they will hook you up. Use the code PULP2014. Vortex Bars, Vortex Sprockets, the best out there, and they are pleased and proud to bring you our next guest. He is the new number 50 and the Monster Energy Pro Circuit rider, and he's now in the middle of his boot camp, and he's in Florida, and he's probably dead tired. The Adam Cincerillo. What's up, Adam?
What's going on, Steve? And I'm only dead tired because you have me on this show so late.
It's 9:30, bro. We start at 9. I don't know. I had to get Berluti's intro in before we got you on.
You're lucky my bedtime's later.
You're now the proud owner.
Now that I'm in the house by myself and I make up my own bedtime.
Right, exactly.
I bumped it back a few minutes.
Wow.
Dude, you can do whatever you want. You have a house now.
Well, literally, whatever.
If Boogie gets mad at me, you could be having a roommate if she kicks me out. So.
Well, I didn't want to tell you, but I mean, that's already happened a couple of times.
Damn it. Crap. Hey, so thanks for coming on. Appreciate it. Vortex.
No problem,
Vortex
man. Thanks for having me as always. How's the mountain biking going? Let's talk about that.
I went today. I did I had a personal.
Did you Strava though? Because if you didn't Strava, it didn't happen.
No, I've been Strava. I Strava today. I've been Stravaing. I may set Strava to private because I'm tired of all the John Tomac wannabe guys telling me how to bicycle. like, you should just all be happy I'm on a bicycle. Never mind.
I saw some positive comments on there.
Yeah, no, there were, but between Instagram and Strava, there's a lot of people that are, a lot of mountain bike experts.
Yeah, I mean, I get that definitely. I'm no mountain bike expert, but if you want to get on the road,
dude,
a couple of years ago I went with Big B, and I think you guys could ride with me together.
Yeah,
you guys could draft each other.
Just pull you along. No, You know what? I've been enjoying it. It's been good. A couple things a little frustrating to me. I went up this huge climb outside of my house, and took me 18 minutes, and it was I was in the lowest gear and I was dying, and it was fun to go up, and it was funner to go down, and then I got back and Strava called it an easy climb. And I'm like, really, bro? It said Alexander Easy Climb.
Was it categorized?
I don't know what that means. I don't even know. But I'm just like, that was not easy. And then I went on a mountain bike ride on Saturday morning out to the trails out here by Red Rock Canyon, and the guy I'm with, Tis Legendary, told me it was an easiest trail around, and it was death. I was dying.
Really?
So,
hey, Chris?
Chris Clark, yeah.
He rides that trail all the time. I showed him your Strava a couple hours ago, and he said he hits that trail all the time.
Oh, really?
I actually compared your guys' Strava times, and not looking good for you right now, my man.
Well, we're in the early stages. We'll keep it going. It's called Bears
It's a 12-step program.
It is. I've been enjoying it, though. But, dude, I didn't really realize, like, okay, so you do the road bike stuff because, Baker's Factory, that's what Alden likes to do, and your trainer and all that. But, like, then you're tweeting about the tour. You're not even tweeting about the Tour de France. You're watching these other tours and these other cyclists. Like, dude, you're into it.
Yeah, no, I'm definitely into it, and I think that kind of helps me in training in a way, because if you don't like what you're doing, it's going to seem harder no matter what. So the fact that I enjoy cycling and it's not like you don't have to overdo it. Basically we cycle because we can't control our heart rate on a motorcycle. So we have to get different zone workouts on the bicycle, and
right.
It does make it easier that I enjoy it, and I do keep up with it because there is more than a few pro road bikers that follow me on Twitter and Instagram, and I follow them, and they keep up with our sport. And actually, my extended family member is a guy named Tyler Farrow, which he's won a stage of the Tour de France.
Oh wow!
I think in 2011. So I'm kind of it by extended family.
What is he to you?
It's not. I don't think he's blood. It's my cousin's uncle or something.
Okay, cool. Hey, 702-586-7857. Vortex Racing brings you Adam Cincerillo. Call in if you got a question for AC50. What do you think of 50? I like it. That's good.
Well, Nelson was down here for the end of Outdoors when he was number 50, so it kind of feels unoriginal, the fact that I'm number 50.
Oh,
but,
yeah.
Like I said, anybody that's listening to this and doesn't understand why I keep changing my number, I can give you two answers. One is because I don't choose it unless you score top 10 in points combined. I don't choose it. Or I can just use the answer that I suck and I can't get top 10 in points ever.
Yeah, I predict you will get top 10 in points very soon, probably this year, and you will pick 92.
Well, I want to tell you, 92, or if I'm not going to say lucky, but if I win the outdoor championship, I don't know, I'm going to have to get consent, but RV's number is going to be up, isn't it?
I don't know how they do that. Sometimes they let you go a year. Sometimes they just...
That would be pretty cool.
Right.
But maybe, I don't know.
He'll be on later tonight. He's actually coming on until he's actually on the phone.
Well, why don't you ask him for me?
I will do that. We will make this happen. Hey, and then you have... a little new thing going on. Alden Baker, your trainer, close to where RV's property was, somewhere there in Central Florida. The Baker's Factory, and yourself, Jason Anderson, Kenny Roxon, and maybe I'm missing Chris Clark. Obviously, he's a road racer, but he rides there. You got a little new thing going. How's that? Probably a little exciting, right? Like some new things, new property, new tracks, that kind of stuff gets you going.
Yeah, I think it's always good because I've been, I was at RVs for 3-4 years. It's always nice to get kind of a change of scenery, a change of pace, and it's actually the property that Eldon bought is, I believe, I want to say like 4 or 5 miles from RVs.
Okay.
The people that bought RVs actually, when we're on break, sometimes we can hear them ride. That's how close they are.
Yeah.
So, no, it's good though. We just right now there's just a Supercross track, but obviously it's expanding and. All the buildings are getting built, but basically just Jason Baker and Eldon kind of teamed up to start this facility, which right now is just going to be Eldon's guys, and eventually down the road it's going to turn into a little bit of a select group of amateurs being able to come in every now and again, not like a MTF or something like that, but just a select few. And I think it's a cool project, and everything that's been going on so far, and everybody seems to dig it a lot. So, it's good.
The Dunge is on the program, but he's not there. But perhaps will show up.
Dungy is on the program. He's just, from how I understand it, he's just going to come down here part time.
Right.
It's not like he's not gonna live down here like me, Ken, RV, and how RV used to, and. But Jason Anderson's down here full time. Marvin Muscan, he'll be down here, and obviously Kenny's down here, me and Chris. So
Yeah, it's been good. It's exciting, have new people.
Baker's Factory. I like the name too. Jason
the
Baker.
bakery.
The bakery.
The bakery.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Hey, how's that Chris Clark guy ride?
He just started riding a dirt bike basically when he started training with Eldon a couple years ago. So he's pretty new to it. But when he wants to go fast, that guy is obviously not pro level, but he's not too bad for sure. He only rides a turn track. We haven't sent him over too many doubles yet. He has a tendency to want to hit the front brake in the air. We try to keep him on flat ground, but he's good on that flat track.
He's really good at leaning it over. Yeah, really good.
He is. Yeah, he is.
So he never rode moto at all then?
No, not from my understanding. I don't think he ever did until he started training with Eldon. He was always stuck on that. Mathis, you've been out there, that crappy sand turn track in the back. So at least now he's going to have a nice, fresh, clay flat track at the bakery.
Cool. It should be good. It should be interesting. And hey, look, Jason Anderson just started the program. The guy goes out at the Monster Cup and sets the fastest qualifying time on a Husky.
That guy's good. I think
that blew me away. Like, look, I know he's talented. I know he's talented. He won the Supercross title, but you don't just come out of the Monster Cup and set the fastest time.
He's good. He's getting better. He's good. I think I see I think he's going to be good
on a Husky.
Whatever.
I know. I'm just kidding. It's not even really a Husky, but
from what I've talked to him so far, it's just he seems pumped to finally have some structure that he can. I'm not going to say trust, but structure that he's kind of never had before.
Right.
And I think it's different for him too because it's a group of people. And it makes it easier on everybody. Right. And I think that's why. Part of the reason why the program is successful is because it is a group of people, and it's not, there is a select few people that can do the solo thing, but I know I'm definitely not one of those people, and I think if you have a group of people to suffer with, I think it makes it a lot easier, and he seems to be enjoying it so far.
I hear you about the suffering because, on Strava, it's ranking me. I'm like 615 out of like 711 on this one climb, and people.
Yeah, sometimes I have. Our morning rides every now and again will have intervals, and I'll tell Eldon just to wait a couple more minutes until a Strava segment starts, so I can at least get something out of my, my red zone.
I was showing Pookie, hey, look I'm like 600 and whatever. She's like, yeah, right behind you is Barbara, and right behind you is Debbie, and I'm just like, thanks, Pookie. That's awesome. Thank you.
You'll get better, man.
Hey, Steve. Get better. He got a ways to go, but it's good that you're doing something, though.
Right. I had a guy tell me, Anderson, when I heard he was going to work with Baker, somebody in the industry is like, he'll never make it work. He'll never do it. He doesn't want to work that hard, this and that. And so already it's looking like Anderson's proving some people wrong. So
yeah, from the I never knew him before. Right. I'd talk to him every once in a while as amateurs, and, I'd say hi to him in pros. So I never knew him, and the vibe I get so far is like, listen, man, the guy's going to have fun when that is, warranted, at times, which is, completely understandable. Everybody does. But when it's time to put in the work and he really wants to, he knows coming in the 450 class that it's going to be, it's a big step, obviously, and it's, it's so many races, and it seems like he's disciplined, and he's a lot more disciplined than I thought he would be, especially in the diet department.
We have a question. Michael has a cycling question. I'm sure it's towards me, but
yes.
Michael, what's up, man?
Okay, Adam, I just have a quick question about your new Team Specialized bikes, and that is,
this isn't for me.
The new tarmac that you have now, or did you like the Venge better?
I like the tarmac just because. I guess I should say I like the tarmac more on our longer rides because we actually get some climbing. But I think I like the Venge a little bit more on the flat, and it cuts through the wind a bit better. But I'm not too much of a I don't feel like I'm good enough on a road bike to really nitpick it. But so far I'm liking a tarmac probably just because it's it's new to me and I'm getting used to it.
And you were the one who chose this, or was this like all one decision for like Alden? Or
well, basically, Specialized is doing a deal with Eldon and Baker's Factory, and I don't know if you ever heard of the cycling company Cadence Collection.
No, yeah,
we're all doing. It's kind of a thing where we all have the same bike, same bike color, same team kits, and basically it's like a little, a little team. So I think it's pretty cool.
Michael,
Right,
any questions for me about cycling?
How's your mountain bike, Steve?
It's good. I'm really enjoying it.
I was rooting for you. I was trying to get you to be the host on Red Bull Straight with him, but I guess it didn't really work, huh?
No one important will ever put a microphone and put me in charge. Like no one would do that.
It seems like they didn't really know what they were talking about, though. But they needed Steve there.
People would be scared I would say the wrong thing or make an off-color joke. Like, trust me, no one's trusting me anytime soon. So, thanks, though.
Thank you.
All right, thanks. Huh? No cycling questions for me.
Hey, Adam, I gotta go.
What?
We just got
Steve, when are you gonna get power meter?
I don't know what that means. Eat a power bar? What is it?
A power meter, bro. Just checking the power as you're climbing the hills. The effort you're putting on the pedals. Just ask RV about it. Tell him tell RV that you're gonna get tri-bars. See what he says.
Tri-bar? Okay.
Tri-bars.
Tri-bars. Okay, I asked him to check me on Strava today, and he said he's not on Strava. So.
Yeah, he's on Strava. I actually don't use it anymore, but
he's on.
I think, was it last year or the year before, I said, because I was the only one Stravaing in the group, and I wanted to get other people into it, and he told me that he wanted a Strava, but he told me to make him up a cool name. He didn't want to go under his own name.
Right.
So we came under the alias of Charles Atlas. He does not Strava, though. He Strava like 2 rides.
Right, and he's over it. Hey, Alex, you got a question?
Yeah, hey, I was just calling about, I have a question about RV going to the GPs.
This is Adam Cincerillo. This isn't RV. Huh? This is Adam Cincerillo. He's not RV.
I know, but I don't know if I'm going to be on later.
Okay.
So,
all right.
Sorry.
It's okay.
Anyways, you think Corelli will move up to a 450 since he raced a 350 all year long last year?
He actually is, yeah. The KTM's got a brand new bike, so he's switching to a 450.
Oh, okay.
So,
that's my question.
Thanks, man. Thank you.
Simple enough.
Yeah. What's that, Devin?
Hey, Adam, we just got a tweet in from Lindsay Ann. She wants to ask if there's anything new on your new 2015 250 that you're excited for. And then she made you her Man Crush Monday, so... and then she put like a bunch of X's and O's after it, so follow
Monday,
her.
Second, new for 2015.
When do you start testing?
I'll start. I mean, I did a little bit, basically, just getting my. What we always do is just get I guess what we always do. I did it once, but just get kind of a good setting for boot camp, and then after boot camp, I'll go out there and kind of in December, and get my my final race set up. But as far as new things on the bike, like you said, I haven't really tested too much yet. So, if Steve ever has me on the show again, maybe I'll explain further.
Highly doubtful. Highly unlikely.
Highly.
Some guy made me Man Crush Monday today on Instagram.
Really?
A guy?
Yeah.
Why would you even say that on your show, Steve?
I just wondered, like...
He's proud of it, obviously.
Hey,
God, Steve, you're fucked up,
Steve,
bud.
no, he's not fucked up. I like it because at least he's leaving himself options.
Oh, yeah, bro.
Oh, my God.
Hey, whatever.
What if Angie leaves him? What is he going to do?
Holy shit.
At least I'm attracted to somebody.
You guys are fucking crazy.
It was a sweet shot with me and Oakley razor blades on. So maybe
nice.
I think it was the glasses that did it.
Hey, Pookie and I are going to do a Transformation Tuesday from the photo a long time, I think 2 or 3 years ago, from like A2 or A3. And we're gonna pose the same exact photo, and I'm gonna do a Transformation Tuesday with
Transformation Tuesday. Really? That's what we're at right now.
Transformation.
The transformation from legal to illegal to
yeah.
legal.
Your birthday was last week, bro. Happy birthday.
Thanks, man.
Yeah.
Appreciate it. I did. I was very pumped on my Chipotle gift card count. It was through the roof. It tallied almost $100 in Chipotle. I'm eating like a king for a month.
Yeah. Pookie said, "Hey, we got to send Adam a birthday card," and so I mean a birthday gift. Chipotle gift card. So I sent him $25, and she just flies off the handle, bro. I may as well have shit in a bag and sent it to Adam.
Really?
Like, yeah. $25. That's it. What do you do? He's going to go through that in 2 days, and you're so cheap. And I'm just like, bro.
Hey, it's boot camp. I don't get double chicken, so that's
easily.
I mean,
that's 4 or 5 burritos, $25.
$25. I mean, look, I think that's fine. That's a fine gift.
It's more than fine,
right,
Steve. It's
right.
more than. I'm not going to send you a gift on your birthday.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. That's what I told him.
$25 more than you're going to get.
It's a thought that counts, Steve.
I said right.
Yeah.
Tell Pookie that.
Pookie, it's a thought that counts.
Hey, when's Pookie's birthday?
It is July 11th.
Oh, I gotta wait a long time.
Her birthday is 7/11. I always remember that.
That's easy. I get her an early birthday present a couple times.
Yeah. Okay, so we covered the bike a little bit. We covered the cycling thing, the cycling part of it a little bit. East or West Coast, bro?
Oh, you just had to, didn't you?
Yeah, I had to throw it in there.
I don't know. Are you for real? We've been going over this for years.
I know, but I'm hoping to catch you.
I could have answered this question when I was on 65.
I was hoping to catch you, like, maybe it's some sort of elaborate plan and and then I was going to bust you.
No, I do not know. And if I did know, I probably wouldn't tell you.
How does Ken...
No, we don't know. We really don't know. Like, all of us at the track, Versace, Savachi, and Tyler Bowers and everybody, we all go back and forth on, we all talk like we're racing a certain coast, So it's, we really don't know. Mitch's thing is to get us, he likes everybody to be ready for West Coast in case of, injury or anything like that. So it's, it really is. So I'm just, I'm going to do, I told Bowers and Savachi that I'm just going to be super slow during testing. So Mitch is like, man, this guy needs more time.
Yeah, so you're East Coast then, right?
Yeah, exactly.
How is the new teammates? Tyler Bowers, Tonus, I don't know if you wrote a Tonus yet, and Savachi. Savachi and you are bonding on Twitter already, so that looks like it's going well.
Yeah, I mean, it's good from last year coming from, Wilson, Baggett, Davalos, everybody, they were all pretty much veterans, and, from being I feel like, I guess, I don't know, the stepbrother on the team. Right. I went from that to kind of being not top dog, but, like one of the more, I guess, higher ranked guys, which is kind of weird to me, but,
you're top dog.
And I actually used to hate each other during amateurs, and probably all the way until like a year ago. And I don't think I could tell you why.
Right.
But we just didn't like each other. But I find his Instagram and Twitter. I find the Versace Savachi thing funny. So that pretty much broke the ice, and we're cool. And
one time,
Bowers, he's big, so I don't want to be mean to him. He'll beat me up.
Bowers is married.
Take me out and stuff.
Bowers is going to have his hot monster chick around, his wife, fiancé, or whatever.
Exactly. He's got a monster chick. I mean, he's ginormous.
He's ginormous. He's got arena cross titles and a monster chick, bro. Like
it's 4 arena cross titles.
Right. Like pretty much, if you look at life, he's winning. #winning. Tyler Bowers.
Yes. I mean, he really is. He really is.
One time we were going to have Anderson on the show, and he flaked on us. So then he said, "Why don't you have Savachi?" So we said, sure. So then Joey called in as acting like Jason Anderson, and it was epic. So he just said...
Sounds like him.
Yeah, he just said...
Because we're friends. Because Versace and I were tight, so I know what he sounds like.
Yeah, and he said, since he won the Supercross title, he needs a new helmet. He's so good. He's so fast. He's got 4 phones. This and that. It was awesome. It was good. It was nice to see some humor.
Good stuff.
What your photo you sent me of your dad with a basset hound, is that, did you get rid of Chuck and that's the new Chuck?
No. He was just my dad was just at the beach, so he just actually sent me that photo randomly because I did have a love affair there with basset hounds for a very, very long time until Chuck came into my life. So I still have a soft spot for those stubby-legged bastards.
And
I heard there's. Okay. I talked to Anderson. He used to have a basset hound. He said they're stubborn.
Yeah, they're a little stubborn. They can be.
A lot of ear work too.
Some of them, yeah. Some of them we've never had a problem with. Some of them have constant problems. We have a foster one here at the home now. He's deaf from somebody not looking after his ear infections. He's blind in one eye. He's got glaucoma. And he's about 10 years old. So if anybody wants to adopt a dog like that, just let me know. I'm sure he'll be flying off the shelf.
That guy has found his last home.
He is never leaving, right? We're stuck with him, no doubt about it. How's Kenny Roxon look on the Jimmy John's Suzuki? And he's been doing a great job of tying in Jimmy John's on his Instagram with with all that.
Yeah, I give him crap about that all the time. It's like every time we actually do go to Jimmy John's most days because, it's easier just to get a sandwich and, there than to make it yourself, especially for me. I don't have my mom making my sandwiches anymore.
Right.
So I do give him that, but, he's looking
good.
It's hard for me to just say he's looking good because he always does, but I tell you, the first day I came, I wasn't riding the first day. I think it was last week, and I'm like, by the end of the day, watching him ride, I was so anxious to ride because I felt like I couldn't give him any more laps on the track head start.
Right.
Like that's how fast I felt he was. He's
like
Yeah, it just the only thing that I see different from last year with him is corner speed. Like it's just like the beginning of his corners now are just insane. Like he doesn't even brake, kind of like how RV used to do, but without breaking the back wheel loose before he even got to the corner. It's like throwing a marble around a I don't know,
tin can,
a marble around. Yeah. Who's out at the old property up there? Who's out there quite a bit nowadays?
Timmy Ferry.
Yes, the big 1.5, your old coach. Let's not forget.
My old coach.
You worked with Timmy a couple of times back in the
I don't think I ever worked with him.
Back in the 80s, you went to his house a few times. He helped you out a little bit. I'm claiming it.
No, I went and rode at his house
and
one time.
Twice.
He didn't even live there at the time, and Ronnie Tishner was teaching me.
That's not what.
You need to get your facts straight, bro.
Maybe I just want it to be true. Maybe I just want it to be true.
You're willing it.
So yeah, the great Timmy Ferry's out at the old property nowadays. I guess quite a bit. So
sometimes when it's a super cloudy day and the sun comes out, I know Timmy Ferry just pulled into the new property or the old property.
Oh, that's a good one. Hey, and getting back to Kenny Roxon. Okay, Kenny, we get it. You're sponsored by Jimmy John's, and you're at the Instagram, and you're going to Jimmy. We get it. We don't need you to whisper "freaky fast" into the Instagram. We got it, bro.
Yeah, he's been making it. That's been a joke for like 2 weeks now, and I'm already over it.
Yeah. Hey, what about?
It's like a Chipotle versus Jimmy John's now.
Before we let you go, he tried to scare you. What happened? Him and his.
Oh my gosh! Europeans, I tell you. So Kenny has his Danish friend Rasmus here.
Okay.
So they take their knee brace socks and they put them over their face, and then they come and it's 11:30 at night, 11:30, and they come and I have a sliding glass door in my bedroom.
Yeah.
And 2 windows to the left and the right of me, and they come and they start like just barely tapping the glass, into the point to where it only seemed like it was one person. And I'm like, okay, so either somebody has put the pieces of the puzzle together on my Instagram of where I live,
right,
or it's Kenny and them. But I texted Kenny because I didn't know if it was him or not. It was going on for like 15 minutes, and I told him, I will shoot you. Like, I'm going to kill you. Like, it's going to happen.
Right.
Like to try to make him think that I would actually do it.
Yeah.
Which I might.
Right. You never know.
But
it's Florida.
So then after I did that, convinced them that I was actually going to light him up, they said, okay, it's us.
Mm-hmm.
And then I opened the thing. I opened my drapes to my sliding glass door, and their faces with the mask on are it seems like an inch from my face, when I open it.
Yeah.
And I freaked out, dude. I freaked out.
I bet.
That's not, I've been, living alone, and it's obviously it's a new thing for me. So, yeah, I'm on full lockdown at night, and it was not cool. And I told him, I'm like my neighbor, I know my neighbor, and he's fully loaded over there. And
right.
Like it's in Florida, it's like
everyone's loaded. Right.
Yeah, you'll get shot.
Right.
Like if that guy were to happen to see you doing that, there's like probably a 50% chance that you're getting one in the leg.
For sure. Yeah. Yeah.
So I mean, yeah, he doesn't get that. I don't think. I don't know what they do in Germany, but not good.
Yeah, it's not that. Thanks for coming on, AC.
No problem, man. Thanks for having me.
It's almost
As
10 o'clock,
always.
so you can go to bed. Yeah, thanks for coming on. We always a good time.
Real quick, AC. So is your shoulder and everything? You're 100%.
100%. I just actually went to the doctor when I was out in California, and the strength is just as good as the other one, which is even a little bit, I guess a little bit stronger than it should be, quote unquote, because the dominant side is always a little bit stronger, but my left side, which was my bad shoulder, appears to be the same strength as the other one, so it's all looking good.
Fantastic. Awesome. Tell Chris Clark, hit me up next time. I'll take him out to that mountain bike trail. Show him what's up.
Hey, yeah, I will.
And Vortex Sprockets brings you Adam Cincerillo on the PulpMX Show, presented by BTOsports.com. Thanks, AC.
Thanks, guys. Appreciate it.
See ya.
Bye, Adam.
The great Adam Cincerillo right there, folks. Always good to have him on.
What a mature kid, huh?
We just had him on, I don't know, maybe a month and a half ago.
That's it.
But, he's just a good interview.
No, he is. He's what a sharp young man, huh?
Yes, sharp young man.
Hey, but it's funny. I probably asked a question you already knew, but I know
What's that?
It sounds to me like you're such buddies with him. You probably talk to him every day between you and Pookie or whatever, huh? No, I didn't know anything about his shoulder, so maybe I'm behind the times.
Yeah, he had a surgery, and they found something else on it, and they found something like a reason why it was weak or whatever.
Oh, okay.
And so then they went in and fixed that, so he shouldn't have any more problems because you know how shoulder are. You worked for Robbie Renard, so you know shoulders.
Always.
Yeah. Before we go to commercial, let's take this call real quick. Zach, you there?
Yeah. Hey, what's going on?
What's up, man? Quickly, what's going on?
Yeah. I was first of all, I was wondering where's Blake Wharton at? I follow the sports so closely, but I haven't been able to see anything where he's at.
Doesn't have a ride yet. I heard that Team 5150 was deciding between Wharton and Politelli for a spot on the team, and then I saw a press release today, I think, that said Politelli signed with them.
5150's back?
Yeah, the energy drink.
Oh,
what brand do they ride?
Okay.
They rode Hondas last year.
Hondas?
So, yeah.
And just one other thing, I made a purchase from BTO Sports yesterday, and I used the Pulp code. I really want to thank you for that.
Oh, thanks.
Like $7.
Yeah, no, thanks, bro. That thing's killing
that was
it.
awesome.
Our listeners love it, and they're doing well with it. BTO's pump because they're actually seeing some return on their dollars, and it's cool, man. Thank you for doing that.
It was nice. Yeah, thank you. All right, have a good show, guys.
Okay, thank you. All right, everybody, we're going to go to commercial, and before that, there.
Where's the pizza, Steve?
It's here.
All right, let's
This
eat.
is in honor of Tony Berluti, everybody. We'll be right back on the PulpMX Show presented by BTOsports.com. There goes my hero. He's getting up to get pizza. He's going to get pizza. My hero is going to get pizza. He's put his wrenches down. Just picked up some pizza. There goes my Berluti. See you after this.